Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Dion Napier with Amplify Vocal Studio, and I am here to give you a quick tip on vocal bridges this morning. So, those of you all who will join or watch the replay, you're welcome to drop your questions. I have a really short time this morning, but I wanted to come on and keep my commitment. If you tried to catch me on Tuesday and I was not here, my sincerest apologies. I didn't really know how to communicate to everybody that I was not able to hop on Tuesday, but I'm here today and we're going to talk about vocal bridges. So, what are vocal bridges? Vocal bridges, or passaggio, as we call them in classical terminology, those are the areas that bridge your vocal registers, right? Your chest voice, your middle voice, and your head voice. So, why are bridges important? Number one, vocal bridges are going to tell, or your passaggio area is going to tell you where you need to start adding whininess to your voice to get that contemporary sound. And so you're not flipping into a classical head voice when you don't want to. And also, so you're not shouting and reaching the hit notes. So if you come from a classical background, or if you have ever sung in an SATB choir, right, you probably know what voice type you are. We usually determine voice type based on passaggio, based on the bridges. Okay, so for classical singers or for people who know about that, wherever your bridge is, your first bridge from chest to mix, and then from mix to head, that's where you're going to add whininess so that you don't flip into a classical head voice. The whininess is the glue that keeps the vocal cords closed together firmly so you get a smooth transition. Okay, if you have no idea what I talked about, that's totally fine. You can also know where your passaggio is or your bridge is by feel. When you start to get shouty, when you're singing notes and you feel like you're starting to hit a ceiling, that's probably where your bridge is. And instead of shouting, you need to switch and shift the resonance. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about today with bridges. So I'm looking down at my nose. Let me do a little demonstration. So if I were to sing Ribbon in the Sky, a little portion of Ribbon in the Sky, okay? Now this is above my first bridge, but I'm still gonna sing it and you'll hear the shouty quality. So it'll go like this. There's a ribbon in the sky. Do you hear how I cracked on the top pitch, right? Red. I'm like hitting the ceiling. No, I need to shift that mouth resonance into that whiny pharyngeal resonance. So there's a ribbon in the sky. Hear the difference? So that's what I'm saying. Instead of there's a red. Okay. So a little exercise to help you navigate your bridges, bring your bridges together, smooth out your bridges is an exercise. I'm going to give you so you want to keep the tongue out, and you're just going to do a little zigzag pattern. And you want to get used to feeling that resonance shift without you shouting in chest and without you flipping into a weak operatic falsetto when you don't want to. So here's where you can start. Keep the tongue out. Keep it whiny. Now, did you hear that? I have not warmed up at all this morning. I came on very raw, so this is what it is. This is my warm up, okay? So did you hear all of that? And that's right there at my bridge at B4. So listen again. Feel the resonance shift. moving from that chest voice resonance into that mixed, nasty kind of place, into the head voice, right? This exercise is really good to help you to release those extrinsic muscles, right? The muscles around the larynx on the outside that you want to pull to help you kind of shout and belt. This exercise, you cannot do that, all right? It won't let you do it. So it's a great exercise to relax those muscles and just trust your air and trust that whiny resonance to connect the registers. Okay, so that's the exercise that I have for you. That's what I want to tell you about vocal bridges. I'll be back this evening at 4. If you watch this and you have questions, drop them in the comments. Bye-bye.